Unbelievable. Kaufman's attack is like crazy. So fierce. This is rocking times. Kaufman is so excited to win the ball. She roared with her fist. This is rare in women's competition. Welcome back to PingStyles, where table tennis is art. Tonight, we're featuring the intense match between Chen Xingtong and Kaufman, 3-2 estimated. Could this be another incredible performance from the talented young European player? This time, will the European genius girl really go crazy again? Facing the world champion from the Chinese team, Kaufman unleashed her full potential from the very beginning. Facing the Chinese team's world champion, her performance on the court was explosive, showing incredible offensive power. Chen Xingtong, as soon as she appeared, completely released all her brilliance. Her aggressive style and powerful shouts resembled those of top male player Fan Zhendong. She was in an explosive state on the court. Each shot she took carried significant destructive force, accompanied by recognizable roars after winning points, similar to Zhang Benjihe's impactful presence. Offensive power. This relentless performance caught the experienced Chen Xingtong off guard, causing her to tense up. Each shot carried a lot of lethality. Under pressure from Kaufman's fierce attacks, Chen Xingtong was even forced to crouch down. This generally violent performance caught the well-tested world champion off guard for a while. Despite Chen Xingtong's superior experience and overall strength, Kaufman showed no fear. Chen Xingtong was caught off guard. She staged a remarkable comeback in the first game, unexpectedly dominating the final moments with an aggressive momentum. Kaufman did not show any timidity or backing down. She relentlessly suppressed her opponent, scoring 5 consecutive points and pushing the seasoned world champion to the brink. The first game was still relatively smooth for Chen Xingtong, taking an 8-5 lead. Chen Xingtong initially had a smooth start, leading 8-5 inches the first game. Zhang Zhe was unexpectedly after 8-5. However, Kaufman suddenly transformed, launching fierce attacks and shifting the momentum. Kaufman on the court seemed like a different person, attacking. After losing 4 consecutive points, Chen Xingtong managed to regain one through a change in rhythm. Chen Xingtong finally regained a point through changes in rhythm after losing 4 consecutive points. Kaufman's tactics in the first game were executed perfectly, showing boldness and full momentum. Kaufman's tactics in the first game were executed very thoroughly. Chen Xingtong underestimated her opponent's aggressive style, leading to a significant reversal. Chen Xingtong underestimated the opponent's aggressive style. An unexpected net ball changed the rhythm of the game, leading to an intense second game. An unexpected net ball changed the rhythm of the game. Chen Xingtong is now intentionally slowing down the pace, abandoning a singular, sustained style of play, and comprehensively changing her tactical approach from the serve and receive. The two sides in the second game played particularly fiercely. Chen Xingtong finds it difficult to withstand Kaufman's powerful attacks, despite her excellent defensive abilities. Chen Xingtong is now intentionally slowing down the pace. The score is extremely close, and Chen Xingtong has proactively adopted a preemptive attack strategy, abandoning passive defense. Once Kaufman's power attack gets going, Chen Xingtong managed to withstand this point, but it was still dangerous as Kaufman's offensive quality is very high. Chen Xingtong also actively started preemptive attack tactics. After making adjustments, Chen Xingtong strategically compressed the opponent's return landing points and focused on their weak middle, helping her secure 4 game points. After feeding the ball, Chen Xingtong made core tactical changes. Chen Xingtong won the second game 1-1-7, demonstrating strong corrective and adjustment abilities without being disrupted by her opponent's momentum. Chen Xingtong won the second game 1-1-7. After 2 games, both players are familiar with each other's playing styles, leading to fewer probing rallies and a direct escalation of tactical confrontation. After the first 2 games, both sides knew each other's playing styles well. Kaufman continues to employ a power-based offensive style, deliberately avoiding her defensive weaknesses in the middle and frequently moving Chen Xingtong to the sides. Bao Fuman on the side still insists on a power-based offensive style. Kaufman is trying to break through her opponent's defensive lines with violent attacks. She is now trying to use this violent attack Both players are now intentionally strengthening their offensive line variations, aiming for surprise attacks. The 2 sides on the field now intend to strengthen their offensive line changes. Kaufman is not at a disadvantage in purely power-based confrontations due to her height, long reach, and power advantage. Purely relying on this power confrontation, Kaufman is not at a disadvantage. Chen Xingtong needs to play a strategy that combines offense and defense and avoids solely defending. Chen Xingtong still has to play this offensive and defensive strategy. At a critical moment, Chen Xingtong's preemptive attack was blocked directly, but her mental resilience is evident in these crucial moments. Chen Xingtong's preemptive attack was directly blocked back. Kaufman appears somewhat impatient and frequently rushes to score with force, especially in critical moments. Kaufman, at critical moments, Chen Xingtong successfully reversed the situation in the 3rd game after trailing 9-1-0, winning 3 consecutive points. Chen Xingtong successfully reversed the situation in the 3rd game after trailing 9-1-0. Kaufman lost this game not due to a lack of strength but due to her mentality, particularly on crucial points. Kaufman lost this game not because of strength, with a score advantage. Chen Xingtong played more confidently, increasing her speed and executing her tactics effectively. Chen Xingtong played more confidently after holding the score advantage. Chen Xingtong continuously placed her returns in the opponent's weakest middle position, forcing errors in their subsequent attacks. Chen Xingtong's return landing points continuously hit the opponent's weakest middle position. Kaufman's mentality fluctuated again in this game, after failing to score for a long time, leading to a decrease in her offensive success rate. Kaufman's mentality fluctuated again in this game after failing to score for a long time. In the fifth game, on the verge of elimination, Kaufman finally shed her mental burden and launched a desperate counterattack. Having arrived to the fifth game, in this game, she abandoned excessive control, making more decisive attacks, quick sidesteps, and inside the table strikes. In this game, he abandoned too much control. Chen Xingtong's subtle changes successfully deceived Kaufman, giving Chen Xingtong a 5-3 lead in the final game. Chen Xingtong's temporary changes successfully deceived Kaufman, and Chen Xingtong took a 5-3 lead in the final game. In this game, Kaufman not only demonstrated excellent offensive capabilities, but also showed great tenacity in defense. Kaufman in this game not only had excellent offensive capabilities, Chen Xingtong found it difficult to break through Kaufman's defense with strong attacks from a half-table position. Chen Xingtong's strong attack is difficult. Kaufman's momentum has now been unleashed, and she is not afraid of any weaknesses, but Kaufman's state is already out. Trailing 6-8, Kaufman scored 4 consecutive points, now holding a game point at 1-0-8. Kaufman, who was 6-8 behind, scored 4 consecutive points. Chen Xingtong's rhythm was disrupted by her opponent's fierce offensive, and she became cautious in her shots. Chen Xingtong was a little disrupted by the opponent's fierce offensive. Kaufman won the fifth game 1-1-9, bringing the score to 3-2, with Chen Xingtong still leading by 1 game. Kaufman won the fifth game 1-1-9. Chen Xingtong knew that continuing to passively defend would only worsen her situation, so she proactively increased her speed from the start. Chen Xingtong, who came up in the 6th game, Kaufman's attacks appeared very downward, with a lot of impact. Kaufman's attack seemed very sinking. Chen Xingtong quickly calmed down from the emotional setback of the previous game and regained her composure. Chen Xingtong quickly calmed down the emotional loss of the previous game. In her attacks, Chen Xingtong not only had power suppression, but also spin control, preventing her opponent from easily finding counterattack opportunities. Chen Xingtong took an 8-3 lead in the 6th game, but Kaufman was about to explode. Chen Xingtong took an 8-3 lead on the field in the 6th game. When trailing 5-9, Kaufman's attacks were as fierce as if she were going crazy. When lagging behind 5-9, Kaufman appeared particularly excited after winning points, roaring with clenched fists, which is relatively rare in women's matches. Kaufman, who won the ball, seemed particularly excited. At this time, Chen Xingtong's mentality had been disrupted, and she failed to capitalize on her chance ball. At this time, Chen Xingtong's mentality has been disrupted by the other party, and she did not hit her own chance ball. Kaufman scored 4 consecutive points, successfully catching up to 9-9. When lagging behind 5-9,